I don't understand the retirement system on this game. Makes no sense. I still have a B potential to go down to 11 overall.
Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Arizona Diamondbacks looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Well, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that.
Just about ready to roll. And on the mound today, Johnny Lopez. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you
the plate, Lucas Collins. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. So 2 away with nobody on. Winston Sanchez. The next Pirate to hit. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And that's in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And downstairs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing. New inning getting started. Two outs, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Lucas Collins.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
First pitch just misses. Collins needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Swing at a ground ball and foul ball.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Winston Sanchez. Norton back to work. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that one fouled off. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
2-2 now. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. On the ground, right side, Lantigua. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Top six. And here's the first baseman, Lucas Collins. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. And a 1-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to.
Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Ernesto Lopes. First offering misses badly for ball one. And it's fouled off. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Miles Middleton will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And takes low for ball one. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Thomas Williams, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Nance, the lefty, warming up as well. That one's in there. And the count 1-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The D-backs up by a run here on opening day. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Matos up to bat next. Lays off. For a ball. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. Safe. It's 4-4.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Sweat, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And fouled off. going to count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Winston Sanchez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error. Winston Sanchez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Hollander getting ready to hit. And that is out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Line to right, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's now 5-4. Throw-in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the center fielder, Pablo Alfonso. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Just missed. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on. And
Thomas Williams gets the ball now. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
he just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Ridley at the plate and takes high there. Two outs. Just missed. In there at the knees for a strike.
2-1.
Line drive. Rossi pulls it down, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 7th inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lionel Pollard. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Random in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Kiki Karowski preparing to come on if needed. Just missed. . ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Hawkins stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a pop-up. Ridley brings it in, and there's one down. Willie Cuevas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Wastes no time there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Sam Mayo digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's in there. 0-1. Random on second. Cuevas over at first with one away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that'll load the bases.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So bases all loaded up. Rossi will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. And a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
So the tying run at second. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, number 7.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Lucas Collins stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's outside. Ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. Upstairs.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line to left. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. That ties it up at 6.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Manager out of the dugout now.
Now pitching
Kiki
for the Pirates.
Karowski on to pitch here.
Number
On for his
18.
major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Lantigua in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes. 2 balls.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
but kept close. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they scored twice and even it up late. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And we're back. And now Kevin Parra. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-6. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now, Ernesto Lopes.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These batters are not getting fooled right now.
And there's a strike.
1-1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Miles Middleton, the next Pirate to hit. Williams, only 18 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Up next for the Pirates, Warren Matos. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's through there for a strike. Man at second. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. And
One
there's a ball.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now a chance for Emmett Sweat. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. Up the middle. Random. To first. Save. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
See, Boog, that right there, that's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there at that position. He clearly isn't comfortable. He doesn't look fluid. His footwork's all over the place, and just can't make that throw to beat the runner.
Winston Sanchez, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter, because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Inside, just missed.
Berg, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And they're all loaded up.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
2 outs, bases full. Hollander, the next to hit. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball. On a strike. The pitch. Fought off foul. Middleton at third. Sweat at second. Sanchez at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Cannonball coming. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at PNC Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Now, Daniel Blanco.
Arizona, center fielder, number 13.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Blair Strong, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He circles the bases. It's 7-7. This crowd is just devastated here in Pittsburgh.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. White getting ready to hit. There's a strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That one's upstairs, ball one. Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Just missed. Random in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Go-ahead run on base. Random now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
1-0.
On the ground to first, Middleton. He steps on the bag. First out in the top of the eighth.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Andy Hawkins will hit next. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And a slider misses down and away.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. In to score is the runner from third. They lead it in the eighth. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Kiki Karowski out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now
pitching change here, Chris Cruz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now up next. Two outs, runner at first. And the batter now, Lucas Collins. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup, so if it's well located by the pitcher.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 12-7. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching
On the mound now for the
Pirates.
Pirates, Thomas Patton.
Number 25.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard,
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Pablo Alfonso. Williams back to work. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the second baseman, Greg Ridley. That's inside.
if you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Now batting.
First
Number
and second,
34.
no outs. Parra digs in now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. One run is in. Ridley headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout.
Pitching for
Carlos
Arizona.
Arroyo comes on
Number
now.
2.
Power slider guy, Boog.
Ball 4.
Here the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Sanchez getting ready to hit. Just missed. Fleming, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2. 1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Pirates with only 1 out left.
Just a
Now
mid-90s challenge
batting.
fastball right there.
Number
Not much
31.
to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because It was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Hollander at the plate now. That's ball one. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fleming is just 1 strike away. The shortstop takes the ball. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
12-9 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, DeAndre Oler. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
For Arizona.
Well,
One out. Runner at second. Sanchez now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Sweat over at second, 1 down. just
No,
off
that's
the
the ball.
inside edge.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That
2-2.
misses the zone, and that's ball 2. That one
Just
down the
foul.
line, and foul ball. Up and
Full count.
in, and that's ball 3. Up the middle, Lantigua. Over to first. Great
You're out.
pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Back.
3. Out. 3. You're out. 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 3. 3. 3. 3. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out.
Winston Sanchez, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Next
Ball.
pitch is outside. Check swing, called strike.
Full count.
Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the
Now
zone.
batting.
That's a stone.
Ball 4. Take your base. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. 3.
So runner at
Now-
second. 2 down.
batting.
Sanchez,
Number
the next to
12.
hit. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one wrapped foul. Middleton at second with 2 down. That's too
Ball.
low. And a count 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Pirates lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Out. 3. You're out. That's ball 4. Out.
here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 15.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Pablo Alfonso. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Carlos Arroyo up and loosening in the pen. One out, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count. That one missed. This one popped up random. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 16.
2 down, base is empty. Greg Ridley will hit next. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Misses outside, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses, and that's ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to third, Cuevas. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bucks go down quietly, and they're on top 7-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the DH, Sam Mayo.
The designated hitter, number
Pollock
24.
back to work. And that one pulled foul. Ground ball right side. Middleton takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting,
So
number
here's
4.
the cleanup hitter, Randy Rossi. Fastball for a strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Morris Span, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Hendricks warming up as well. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Outside low, and it's 1-2. Swings through it for the K. And Arizona with just 1 out left.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone
Now
right there. I don't think
number
that's a
7.
strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels. and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Collins stands in now and watches strike one. That misses. 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The next offering misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, these 2-game series are kind of strange. You're just so used to, as a ball player, 3 games or 4 games. But you split, you feel like, okay, ho-hum, maybe it was a tie. We got to win, and we're out of here.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Chicago Cubs, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Kenneth Williamson. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Oh, when your numbers are coming in under
Leading
3.
off
You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4. Out. Three.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Richard Chu. And that misses. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher. Well, one-run game. Now here's the Orioles DH, Miguel Aguero. That clips the corner. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
That one drilled left field, puts it away for the out. 1 down. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Roger Nava, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Carlos Santiago up and throwing. Bourbon getting cranked up as well. Hit in the air left field. Urbina. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Dennis Corey. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. back now at Oriole Park.
Ball four. Take your base.
Now the left fielder, Martin Urbina.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The pitch. Way out front for strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. 2 away down. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Punts. Back to work. Foul ball. Ponce measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, left field. Urbina snags it, and there's 1 down. Joe Brandom, the next to hit for the Orioles, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball. In the dirt, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And a big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Paul Coleman. 0 for 3 in this one. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone.
Dive and a stop at first. And that's a great play for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Now pitching.
Welcome back,
Orioles.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Craig Hargrove. Joe. Back here in Baltimore, out of the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Thomas Whitaker. Fastball right back to the mound. Fires over to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Brett MacArthur. Swung on, belted. Urbina ranging back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
And now it's even up. 1 out, bases empty. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one popped up. Frazier settles under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting. Number
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Richard Chu. On the ground to third, Buckley. Slings to first, and the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They lead at 5-4.
now pitching.
So they
for the
turn to their
Orioles.
closer, Jackson Odom.
Number
A chance at his
38.
first save of the year. Now it's the switch
Leading
hitting
off to the
outfielder,
Cubs,
Elvin
right
Doyle.
fielder,
1
number
for 4 with a
19.
double. There's the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2 is the count.
And
One
that
ball,
skips into
2
dirt.
strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Next to hit, Willie Buckley.
Ball,
That
that's
one
out.
outside, and it's 1-0.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Oh, he
Ball
doesn't
2.
get the call. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Snap throw to first.
He's safe.
Back in safe, really close. And that one gets past the catcher. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
And there's the automatic.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And ball
That's
4,
ball 4.
2 aboard.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate.
Now
The game
batting,
plan that he's
number
sticking to, he's
34.
just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the left fielder, Martin Urbina. That one found hard the other way. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Coleman makes the grab on the run. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting. Number
He's
20.
2 outs away. Mayer digs in now, known for his late inning heroics. To the left side, but it is well foul. Close one, doesn't get the call, and the count is 1-1. Liner snagged it first. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Well, the visitors were going to have to slug to win this one. The tying run at third, but the go-ahead all the way at first base. Nice job by the defense, executing, keeping their composure, getting that final out.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Tampa Bay Rays find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So
just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Eric Miniak. And Singy, as you know, he took home the AL Cy Young Award last year.
Well, Boog, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kurt Wilburn. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Thumbs up empty.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one in the dirt. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Rafael Miranda. And here is Charlie Schwartz. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Miniak back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Next pitch misses outside. And the count even 1-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again.
Got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
ball four.
First and second, one out. Ruiz getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Late with the swing there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Jack Wild in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Checks his swing, appeal to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his third. Back in New York, and stepping in is the speedy George Moreno. There's a strike. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Next. Base is empty with 2 away. Now up for Tampa Bay, Kurt Wilburn. A little bit high maybe, and that is ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Kurt Wilburn with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the catcher, David Samuels. He's already homered in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That one fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
In the air, center field. And that is that. The Rays strand just the one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back for more.
First base. Three.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Schwartz. Just missed. Schwartz goes 5 feet 7 inches, just 19 years old, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho. Inside, just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's to third. Ramirez zips it to first. Out number 3. Back here in New York, John Sciambi and Chris. Three. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Henry Ruiz.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. To the right side, Oliveros handles, throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. So 2 down. George Moreno next to hit for the Rays. First pitch misses.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Jack Wild. Batista back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And Kurt Welburn now at the plate. 1 for 2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one laced to center and a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
The catcher, number 28, David.
So
Samuel.
Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Samuels will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Ruiz makes the grab. 1 down.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Luis Hernandez.
Off the plate,
Misses
ball 1.
off the plate. 1-0.
You know, he can move the ball around, add track, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball.
Runners at the corners, 1 away here on opening day. That just misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's outside. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that'll load the bases.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well.
first
It's a
baseman,
really nice
Barry
plate appearance.
McGowan.
And stepping in for the Rays, Barry McGowan. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's outside. And now it's even 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider. Down and away. Bases loaded, one away. There's a strike at the knees. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And that one hit to first. Base hit. One run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Eric Miniak departs. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Rafael
the New York Yankees,
Carvajal into the game.
number 31.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Rafael
pitches out of him right here.
Carvajal.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So bases loaded with one away. Schwartz digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. That one in there across the letters.
0-1's the count.
Base hit. One run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
One down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jim Langston. The changeup missing. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Garrett Ramos appears to be getting loose.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The batter number 13. Second
So they're all loaded up.
John
Oliveros getting ready to hit. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx.
You're out. Out. Ball 4, take the base.
First and second. 2 outs.
Second baseman,
Ruiz
Henry.
now at the plate.
Ruiz.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Welburn. He makes the grab, and that is that. Yankees. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, George Moreno.
George Moreno.
First pitch, and he just misses. Carvajal measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. The 1-2. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. Man at first with 1 gone. Kurt Welburn, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. O'Malley leads off first with 1 away. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score.
He was all over that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So it's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
1 ball.
Slider misses outside. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy. Oh, gets dirty over to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Daniel Batista will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen.
Number
Doug
20.
Bliss.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he
You're out. 3.
Charlie Schwartz next to hit for the Rays. And that's a little bit high. A little bit low. McGowan aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 down, bases empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, George Moreno. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Ramos, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch is outside. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's a little bit high. And now it's filled up 3-2. And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat.
2 on, 1 out. Welburn will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, 1 out. Inside.
Nope,
and the count is 1-1. And a foul ball. And that one almost got him.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 on the way. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in for the out. And now the catcher for the Rays, David Samuels.
David.
Take your base.
So bases
Now
all
batting.
loaded up. Schwartz digs in now.
Schwartz.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. All loaded up here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting. Last chance for the home team. And stepping in for the Yankees, Henry
For the
Ruiz.
Yankees, the
Bliss
second baseman,
back to work.
Henry
That pitch
Ruiz.
gets the inside corner. And that is strike 1.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Number 27 stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, inside, ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Liss is just 1 strike away. The other way, and what a play! Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
8-2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.